March 24th, guys. Look at this. It's depressing. Still snowflakes coming down. Just a long winter. Can't wait for it to warm up. Little update and more of a technical outlook on the F-Type R. So I've decided to keep the car. I was gonna maybe go into an SVR, possibly a Project 8. But you know what? I find this car to just be such great value that, especially with a tune, I mean 600 horsepower and it's running low 11s. It's a great car. I got a good deal on it. So kind of the do's and don'ts and where we're going in terms of modifying. I was seriously considering, I almost pulled the trigger on a pulley, crank pulley, and catless, possibly catted downpipes on the car. Right now, all that's done to the car is an ECU tune and some BMC air filters. I covered that in previous videos. This 5-liter Ford motor, it has so much potential, but as you can see, there's no room in the engine bay. People with 5-liter Mustangs are bolting on Whipple, 3-liter Whipple superchargers, and you know they're getting 700, almost 700 wheel horsepower on a 6-speed manual, and like an easy 650 through the 10-speed auto. So it's serious power through these 5 liters. It's a great motor, but as you can see, because of this beautiful profile, the front end doesn't really allow for any space. Even the intake is limited. There's really no room. You see this intake is really just sandwiched into the car, and yeah, there's not much potential to really do anything. So you know what, I'm quite satisfied. Does it really matter? Do I need 800 horsepower out of this F-Type R? It'd be fun. Who knows, maybe I'll cut a hole through the aluminum hood and have the Whipple sticking out. Really great value. The only thing that bothers me is Land Rover, Jaguar, you guys got to design lighter weight wheels. You guys all had to, should offer a lightweight forged wheel. So far you don't. And if you don't go with carbon ceramic brakes, you get these massive steel discs, but you get this, Jaguar kind of strange 4-piston caliper up front. You guys could have easily gone with a Brembo unit. It's on the Range Rover supercharged. Why didn't you do it for this car? I know it doesn't matter, the brakes perform very well, but aesthetically, I mean, come on guys, look at this. It's not only that, it's just a hassle to clean, and I don't know, Brembos would have just been nice since they're offered on $50,000 cars. And I know Quicksilver, let's get to the back end of the car here. I know people love doing Quicksilver exhausts. I have a lot of respect for Quicksilver, but again, I backed out of the catless downpipes because I feel that the car was, kind of sound engineered. The exhaust just sounds perfect right now. I wouldn't want it to be raspier. I don't want it to be louder. It's really in a sweet spot. I kind of feel like messing around with this exhaust system is the same thing as messing around with the Lexus LFA exhaust. It's been engineered to sound perfect, And another thing, if you see the diffuser on this car, and I made the mistake with my previous car, which was a Camaro SS, the muffler box actually acts as part of the aerodynamics underneath the car. So it has air moving smoothly underneath this car, as you can see.
let's say the exhaust here coincides perfectly with the design of this diffuser. Now, if you look at the SVR, it has a different exhaust, but they redesigned the diffuser to manage airflow underneath the car. Now, if you were to do a Quicksilver or Capristo exhaust, for example, they remove that muffler. You get muffler sections on this side and on the other side. And what does that do? It creates a parachute effect. So you're actually slowing down the car aerodynamically because you have a nice smooth underbelly here, and then the air comes here and it essentially gets trapped in this diffuser. So this diffuser then basically acts as a parachute. Quicksilver exhaust reduces weight, but it's slowing down the car because of that parachute effect. And I had the same thing with the Camaro SS, and then I ended up putting the OEM exhaust back on just because of the diffuser design. Was designed with the muffler in mind. So that's something to think of, guys. When you want to modify the exhaust, think of that aerodynamic design, and also just of the perfect sound that Jaguar created with this car. So these are the reasons why I haven't done downpipes, I haven't pulleyed the car, and I haven't done a catback exhaust. The car is really designed to manage 550 to 600 horsepower and just have this beautiful sound while producing that power. Now, possible upgrades, maybe I'll do lightweight forged wheels, try and save 5 to 10 pounds per corner. These are quality wheels, they're made in Poland. I'm not sure if they're simply a cast wheel. It says machined on the back of the wheel, so I don't know if it's maybe a flow formed wheel, but they're pretty heavy, even though I don't know the exact weight, but they've got to be for sure between 32 pounds a wheel. I could probably get them down with a forged wheel design, probably get it down to 22, 23 pounds a wheel. So that'll help, that'll be a significant gain in performance, so acceleration and deceleration. And who knows, possibly some two-piece discs. Maybe get a little bit of weight off the four corners with an aluminum hat, so a different disc. I believe there's a company in the UK that's producing two-piece discs for this car, so I'm going to look into that. But other than that, I'm going to just enjoy the car as is.